देशकाले यद्दानम् अपात्रेभ्यश्च दीयते असत्कृतमवज्ञातम् तत्तामसमुदाहृतम्.
That gift is tamasic, which is given at the wrong place and time to unworthy people, disrespectfully and contemptuously. Look at the description of it. So, the first thing is adesha kala, it's the wrong time and place. It's, where you give something either because you don't want it and it's occupying too much space in your home, so you just find the right first person to dump it onto. Or it's given without thinking. There are people who give, for instance, gifts to their servants that are of completely no use whatsoever. There's no way that they can use it. And yet, it is valuable in the sense it costs money. What is that person supposed to do with it? So, adesha kale, then apatrebhya. The world consists of only two classes of people. Most people don't want to give and don't give. The second class of people give, but they give to either an unworthy person or an unworthy cause. Most of us give excessively to our children, and in fact that gift spoils them rather than any benefit forthcoming from it. And then asatkrutam, or it is given disrespectfully. That's the worst. When you give a gift, you should make sure that it is given in such. There are people who give torn notes, crumpled, or that shows that you have no willingness to give. You don't even want to give. It's a last minute thing. You pull out something, push it in and give. A torn note is of no use to you. You don't know what to do with it, so you give it as a gift. Disrespectfully, contemptuously. You give it with contempt, ridicule, disgust. It is of no benefit to you. See, actually you're giving, but the benefit of that dana doesn't come to you unless you give it wholeheartedly. In the 15th chapter, Krishna uses a term at the end of the thing. He says, sarva bhavena. What a wonderful term it is. Whatever you do, whatever you give, must be sarva bhavena. In fact, you should feel uncomfortable, and that is why in the Indian custom, tradition is that when you give, you never give a round figure. You always give 101 or 1001 or 5001 or 10,001. An American asked me, says, you Indians are really funny. Why do you go? It's practical. Americans are practical. They function on practicality. So they say, why don't you just give 10,000 or 5,000 and be done with it? It's a round figure. Why this one at the end of it? The explanation to that is that one signifies the fact that when you give, let's say, whatever the figure is and one, what you're actually telling the other person, and you must feel it, not just follow that one, is my heart wants to give much, much more. But at this time, I can only give this. But the intention is to give much, much more. So that one signifies sarva bhavena. I want to give with my heart and soul. I am giving with my heart and soul. That one signifies that. So that is how it should be given. And respectfully, not grudgingly, not with contempt. When you give, you must give with the feeling that you feel grateful for having got an opportunity to serve, to give, to contribute. Next verse.